Hey guys, what's going on? Lucky here at the shop, getting ready to get started on, is this the second iteration of Driveway Dreams? Driveway Dreams.
Yeah.
Dreams in the driveway?
Dreams. That's right.
Dreams in the driveway. We are not in the driveway currently, but I don't think this car's ever seen a driveway.
It may not have.
But it does definitely deserve some love. This is from Redondo Union High School. They have an automotive club.
Mm-hmm.
Not auto shop, auto club, which is actually pretty cool considering that so many places don't even have automotive anything.
Yeah.
They're like automotive. You mean the electrical class?
Right. Yeah, right.
Either way, I've been doing some work on this on the side. The students have been over here working on stuff. Now we're going to do some other stuff to it that's not really involving the students, but we're making the car so it's a better baseline for the kids to have some fun with and work on, and be able to drive it safely. The one thing we have already done is power steering. Power steering gearbox, power steering pump. We did that a while ago, and we put a tilt steering column in there for them. The kids actually did all that with a little derelict supervision, which means me and a bunch of other, you were here for that day, weren't you? Oh. So me and a bunch of gas rats and guys were all here helping them do stuff. Literally just pulled the kids to the side and said, listen, buddies, you can't mess up nothing on this car that somebody here can't fix. So just grab some tools and start taking stuff apart. And yeah, in the beginning it was going a little bit slow, but after I told them that, they're like, really? I was like, absolutely cannot break anything we can't fix. They had this thing apart in 15 minutes. So I actually still have part of it laying around. I use it as a pry bar. The original steering shaft out of the manual steering gearbox. Yeah, I use it. I actually just used it to fix the door on the station wagon.
Perfect.
Anyway, so now on the show that we're doing, Driveway Dreams, it's starting to
sink in a little.
Yeah, it's starting to sink in a little bit. I'm sorry to accept it. Driveway Dreams. We are going to just de-Mickey Mouse this thing. There's just stuff everywhere that just is not right. I mean, it's a good harness. Looks like a painless kit. It looks very clean. Everything's installed relatively nice with zip ties and routed in the stock application. This, on the other hand, clearly done at a different time. And we don't need any of that. It's got some hokey underdash AC that's all contaminated. There's no pump. There's no brackets for it. It's a bunch of kids. They don't know what AC is. We're going to teach them a lesson right now. Doesn't need no AC. It slows you down.
That's right.
Yank all that out. Found the oil leak. It's the everything on the top of the motor. So we're going to resolve that problem, clean it up, make it look a little bit better. And then we have some cool parts to put on it. And cool parts that will help it stop, steer, ride, jump, handle. That's everything, right? Okay.
It's all the important.
That's all the good stuff. We're going to do all that stuff on the show, but what we're not going to do on the show is take all this garbage out of there. So I figured I would. Oh, wait, we got a big cool radiator for this thing, too. The front of the core support one.
Yeah.
Which, if it was, oh yeah, here's a great lesson to be learned here. If this car came factory with a 6-cylinder, this little bar, this little tab right here is on the front of the core support, because the radiator's out here because it's a 6-cylinder. If it's a V8 car, which isn't as long as a 6-cylinder, the tabs are on the inside. So this is a factory V8 core support. I don't know about the car. Factory V8 core support. And then the kids, they put in a radiator. They found one that kind of looks like it fits. Stuck it in there at an interesting angle. I don't know. None of that's going to fly. We're taking all that out. We're going to put a monster up in the front. I'm going to do something about that core support. It looks a little sketchy. And then, what else are we going to do to this thing? Oh, full suspension. Yeah. Lots of good stuff. We're going to do all that on the show, but for now, we're going to tear this thing all apart. And I figured I would take this opportunity to allow you to see the ballet that is me and John Mcgann and a bunch of tools going at a car we don't own.
That's right.
So enjoy. Oh, this. It's supposed to come out of there and drop straight over here.
Oh, yeah. So it started.
It's the alternator. There's a small one which is wrong. Oh, no, we're hitting to run everything inside the car. The funny part is you can go from a few bucks to a whole and grab starter everything wrong. And then the alternator. Come right up there. Double starter. And then right up to the front of the house. So just keep cutting off that. There's enough there. And then this stuff. Yes, sir. Look at that, dude. Like the secondary can never get used.
I noticed that. It's kind of sad.
Exactly. That's an office space, kid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Redondo Union High School for clearly not using the secondaries. Driving around very conservatively.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for those crazy kids. Check the linkage. It's clearly not getting full throttle.
That's true.
What? Somebody drilled a hole, put in a grommet, put in a Dell in the firewall. GM tube the whole thing. To run the show. Oh no, it goes to the distributor too. But that just seems like a bad place for all that.
Yeah.
You take all that out, maybe I'll try.
but they got it. So kind of whenever they're ready, I'm ready.
Also, I think I figured you out, like,
Yeah.
the big lock used to be in truck cars?
Yeah.
You figured from that, didn't you?
No.
You had a crazy. How many was that letter?
540.
And it just disappeared one day. That's a mess story. I don't know what it says. You were just out messing around. Out messing real. Yeah, that's not that part of that one. Technically, owned the company, right?
Yeah, and it was kind of donated to me for the C10. So.
Right. But still, technically.
Yeah.
And did somebody borrow it from you to do fuck race cars?
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
how fast it can go?
Yeah.
Like, feelings.
Yeah.
And it must work really well because the motherfucker said, fuck our friendship, it just disappeared, right?
Yeah.
What did? Yeah. Exactly. You got one that you like snow it. I got them too.
I can't remember. Santa Fe Springs or Lakewood.
Wow. Okay, so intake manifold off, valve covers off, a bunch of wiring thinned up, chopped up, moved around, and I'm not gonna lie, it's still hot and it still works the starter. Oh, by the way, unhook the battery before you're working on the car. Bunch of stuff we're gonna change is the vacuum line for the shift modulator, way too ugly, way too long. I'm gonna clean that up. This stuff doesn't need to come up here where everybody can see it before it goes down there where nobody can see it. We'll reroute that, make it almost impossible to steal this car if you want to take it for a joyride. But if you do want to take it for a joyride, hit me up on Mobile Tech Lucky, and I'll just DM you right back.
There you go.
Hey, do you have a social media, John Mcgann?
I do. It's at John Mcgann on Instagram.
That's crazy. That's your name.
Yeah.
Cool. I am Mobile Tech Lucky on all the platforms. I learned that from Alex Taylor, by the way. I'm Lucky Costa, Mobile Tech Lucky on all the platforms. Anyway, valve cover's coming off. We're going to get these things either sandblasted, media blasted, walnut shelled, I don't know, something cleaned up.
Yeah.
And then we're going to clean up a bunch of other stuff in here before we start putting it back together. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, John.
We'll be right back. And
Scene. Okay, so we took the intake manifold and the valve covers and we're over at a secret location. Same location for over 45 years. That's right, it's Velio's up there. This guy actually shut down and retired. So this is shut down and retired. Hey, Harry.
Hey, how you doing, Lucky?
Nice, buddy. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, can we sneak around and look at our stuff?
Sure, come on in.
Cool. I thought your office used to be bigger.
It did.
Wait, you got a computer here now?
Yeah, I have next door too.
What the heck?
Wow. They're getting modernized.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all the same stuff. I'm just going in from a different angle.
See, I'm a little parts over here off
Where?
all the parts of them over here. So
Right. This used to be by the front door when the front door was next
door, and they got
was
some
next
simple
door.
motors over here.
Right. I remember vaguely.
Remember we used to walk through here. Used to go through there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that used to be where the front counter was.
Yeah, it's still full.
Man, every time I come here, I get lost.
I don't have many guys working.
Right.
We're still balancing and doing other work.
Nice. Crazy. Can you say belt sander?
Just exhaust manifold.
Yeah, heck yeah.
This is exhaust manifold. Great.
You still got the wall of cranks?
I got another wall outside.
That's crazy.
Look at the rod area. We rebuild the rods out here. Recondition rods out here.
Oh, okay.
Press work, you know.
Nice. Retired looks cool, buddy.
This is great.
You know, then we got the old cars. We have that over here.
Oh, I remember you have the private reserve area. Have you been to VIP before? VIP right here.
Yeah, look, it didn't get insured. The wood just got the insurance down on that.
Who did it?
But it is.
Oh yeah, next door. You know, over at Lucky's Garage, we have a service where either me and John will come to your house, pick up your car, take it for a spin, change the gas,
Yeah, change the gas.
check the air,
We can do that.
and bring it back.
I like that.
We do that. It's a service. You know, it's a courtesy. We give back.
Yeah, one of those perimeter execute doors.
1955. What are you doing with a late model in here?
That's a terminator execute.
Yeah. I love those. All right. Okay, you guys. So this is what goes on sort of behind the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All we wanted to do was clean an intake manifold and some valve covers. We get to have way more fun.
This is cool.
See you guys back at the shop. All right, John. Every once in a while, I come across something I've not seen before. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Today's no different. I found a lot of stuff in here that seemed pretty sketchy, and I'm accepting it. I can unsketch most things. Mm-hmm. This I've not seen. So this is Hackmaster Crime Scene Investigation. This is a piece of heat shrink that is, I suspect, covering.
Do you have an extra hand in
You got a razor blade?
I do.
Okay. I'm not going to end it. I'm just going to cut this out.
All right.
So I suspect this is something that you should never ever put on anything you care about ever in your life. This is, I want to say, most likely a Scotch lock. It is. It's heat shrink over a Scotch lock. So it's not only wrong, total shortcut, and a joke, they took the time to put a piece of heat shrink on it. However, in their defense, they didn't shrink the heat shrink. They just slid it over. No. Never do this. Okay, I'm back. Once again, you come across stuff that just makes zero sense. So, cleaning up this wiring harness right here. I see that there's just the random lone survivor ground with a flathead screw up high on the wheel well. It doesn't look good. It doesn't do the job. So don't do that. In addition to that, next to the Scotch lock, I'm trying to figure out where these grounds are. So it's a brown wire, which is marker light circuit, just so you know. And it goes from that ground over to the horn, which is bolted right here. I'm going to give them points for not having the horn facing up where it fills full of water. So it's facing down somewhat. But here's the ground for the horn. And the mounting bracket for the horn is right behind it. You can just put a ring terminal on it and mount it, ground it where you mount it. Just, I don't know, give it some thought. That's all. John, why are you laughing? Joey just said it's clearly rated for 25 pounds. So let me just snatch this wall anchor out of the wheel well. All right, a minute ago when I said I had not seen that before, well, something else I haven't seen yet. Good for these guys. I honestly don't think the students did any of this.
Right, it could have been a previous owner.
Could have been previous owners.
Yeah.
The handyman at the stables did this, I think.
Mm-hmm.